I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. Something I don't normally do, a draft. Now, I built it because I was trying to get Kent to do a video on him. Turns out no one cared. But that's the team that I ended up with. That was the second draft that I did. The first one didn't do very well. I don't play well live. I lost, deservedly so. The guy was better than me. And then we went into another game. So I've won the first round, and now we have to go into, obviously, the second round. I hate draft. I don't know. I just don't do well in it. It's one of the reasons I don't do it is because I don't like... There's a few things I don't like about the draft. Obviously, you can't change formation once you're in game. I know that's the whole point of it, and that's fine. But it's not for me because in certain situations, like this one where I conceded in the 90th minute or 90+1, and then the guy quit. And I knew he did it on purpose because all game he was throwing things forward. The ball wasn't falling my way in the final third. I was defending well enough. But he just threw everything forward. And as soon as he scored the goal, put his controller down, watched all the replay. I took kickoff. He didn't move. He stayed exactly where he was, and he left. Now, he may have had a connection issue, and maybe I should give him the benefit of the doubt, but I reckon he left on purpose just to be a dick, because that's what most people in this community do for some reason. They score a goal, even though it's 1-1, and they run and they do a full celebration. They watch the whole replay, and then they score again. There, and then it goes 2-1, and then he celebrates and he watches the whole animation, and it's just like, what are you doing? Why? I don't get it. It's just so toxic. I don't know. I mean, it isn't, because you've come from a goal down to go 2-1 up, and you're so chuffed. Didn't even show you me scoring the second goal. I do apologize. Well, did I? I don't think I did. I think I just skipped over that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Certain celebrations are fine. I think if you watch certain celebrations, like going and run into the crowd and that is fine. Running, like shushing, putting your fingers in your ears, or doing the whole relaxing celebration or whatever it may be, those, in my opinion, are toxic celebrations. Watching certain celebrations are fine. I know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I read too much into it. I don't know. Either way, we move into the next round of the draft. And the other reason why I don't like it, of course, is because in certain situations where you're 1-0 up, I'd like to go into a more defensive formation rather than the formation that I'm currently in. And obviously, I can't do that, so I'm stuck where I am. I'm having to try and defend the way I am, and I just can't do it. I know everyone is in the same boat, but I just don't do well with it. And I also don't do well with pressure either. If I know, for instance, like here, I'm 2-0 up against this guy. If this guy started pressuring me in the second half, I think I may have struggled a little bit. We managed to get the third goal just after the break, and fortunately he leaves. So we end up going into the final, because obviously we won our first game off camera. First game didn't count. Next two games we've won, and then we go into the final against this guy. And in the first half, it was straightforward stuff. I honestly thought the guy would leave, and that we would pick up the victory very, very easily. And I don't win drafts very often, so I was chuffed that we managed to score one, and then we go on and we score another one or two. So, I asked you guys in the last episode, should we get a player for next FIFA and sort of keep him there as a mainstay and just sort of use him as often as we can? Not every game, not every time I'm on the pitch I'm going to bring him on, but as often as I can, I will try and use him. Look at that for a lovely back heel from Eusebio. Great goal from Kent. And I thought at that point, right, the guy's gone. He's gone. Second half, right, comes out, scores straight away. And as soon as he went in, I was like, right, here we go. Because I knew what was coming. 3-0 up in a draft final, and you just start to throw it away, and there's nothing you can do. But then Steven Gerrard doing very FA Cup final style things. What a goal that is. And that was one where I actually did watch the replay because I wanted to watch the goal again, because I knew I'd forget to do it at the end, which I did. But that was a banger of a goal. And the only reason why I went for it is because I knew his goalkeeper was over on the opposite side for the free kick. So as soon as it came back out to him, I thought I might have an inch here. But it just goes on. He scores, then I score. Then he scores, then I score. And I was proper raging at the game. And I don't normally do that these days. I'm not that bothered. In Rivals, I very rarely shout at the game. I laugh and I call the game crap or whatever, but I never really shouted it, but I was shouting at this game. Fortunately, we managed to hang on and we win the game 5-4. Not through want of trying to throw it away, though, because I tried my best to concede in the last couple of minutes of the game, but we did manage to come away with a win. Which obviously means this team got me to the final and we won. Interestingly enough, I didn't show you in great detail because, to be honest, I wasn't planning on showing you any of it. I was just going to say, hey, I did a draft and I got knocked out first round twice. But because we went and won the first round, I thought, well, for this episode, I'll just show you the gameplay from me finishing the draft. I don't like this card. I know a lot of people do. I don't know what it is. He just feels like a tank. I'm not a fan whatsoever. He did score a goal for me in the draft at some point, but what I was doing was putting Bale as a centre mid, taking Phillips off, bringing Neymar on, and then putting Team of the Year Kante in there for Serdar, and that's how I was playing. And then eventually I would take Bale off for Cancelo, or sometimes... No, I think that was it. I'd either take Bale off for Cancelo, or I wouldn't do anything else. That was exactly how I did it. And yeah, we managed to win the draft like that. So very happy with the result, although I'm pretty sure I won't be happy with the packs. It'll be the 225k things. I don't win it very often, so I don't think I deserve to get like good stuff from it, but I'd like to get better than the minimum. Nope, we get the minimum. 25ks and 225ks. I mean, for 15,000 coins, if that was in the market as like a package, or, you know, this pack set, if they did things like that. I think other games like FIFA Mobile used to do things like that, but yeah, what you essentially get in there is 60,000 coins worth of packs for 15k. Although, I did go through 4 games, or technically 5 games to get this, so I'm not sure. Well, we'll find out if it's worth it. If you make your money back, it's worth it, isn't it, at the end of the day? So let's see what we get in the first 5k pack. Nothing doing there. So, obviously, Liverpool won the league. Confirmed. Very happy about that. I know I don't look it, but I am, honestly. It's just... I don't want to, I don't know, I just don't want to rub it in anyone's face necessarily. I know, the worst football fan ever. It's just I don't want the hassle of, yeah, but Lampard has won more trophies than Gerrard. All right, okay, because we weren't going to win the league if Chelsea hadn't beaten City. Anyway, I see that all over my timeline. Aren't you going to thank Chelsea for winning you the league? I mean, come on now. Did they really win us the league? We were going to win it anyway. 22 odd points clear. No, very happy about that. Only bring it up because people are mentioning it in the comments. This is where we should be able to make our money back. Those 2 packs just gone. We've probably made... I mean, if I really wanted to be... like, scrape every coin, probably would have made between 5,000 and 7,000 coins from those packs. Can we make our money back here? We need to... Realistically, I need to make between 10 and 12k for me to be able to make my money back. We're not going to get a ball in that one, unfortunately. Good old Strawberry Head says, definitely do the one player as a mainstay, but make sure it's not an icon. No, I wouldn't do that. Make sure... Oh, make sure it's an icon, so they always fit in the team no matter what direction you take the... Yeah, no, I understand that. The problem with doing that next season is I want to be able to pick up a card straight away and go immediately into games. Like, I want to literally be able to go and buy him for 1,000 coins, no more than that. And then just keep him in the team and use him constantly. Like, I don't want it to be a good card. I want it to be a challenge. I want it like this guy. Oh, okay, he's a centre back. Never mind. That's not him because he's a centre back. But we'll use another card in another pack as an example, right? So let's open the final one. I could probably have made another 3 to 5k from that pack there. We are going to get a ball in this one, so that should be, there we go, job done. We've made our money back at least. It's going to be Haaland from this week's Team of the Week. I'm not sure if that's a good... I mean, it's good because it's 90 rated, right? But I'm not sure if it's a banger. That's why I didn't get excited. But also, I didn't get excited because up until the most recent Team of the Week, Haaland was in packs as an inform, but like 84, 86 rated. So I didn't even remember that he got himself a Team of the Week. So that's actually really good, and I didn't react well to it at all. I do apologise. That's actually a really good poll. I don't know if he's going to be expensive, though. Outside of, you know, the average 90k price. Yeah, he's going for around 90,000 coins, which is banging. I mean, that's a very successful draft. Very successful draft. It won't be a good card to use in game because of how like non-mobile he'll be. Balance and agility is horrendous. The rest of the card is fantastic. He just won't feel very good. And 3-star, 3-star just means it's pointless. I'm going to sell that straight away. I know I could probably review it, but it's not going to happen. There's no point. No one will care about that. Let's just get rid of him. And there we go. We've made our money back. I'm being really conservative with the price, but I would say that we've made at least bare minimum 100,000 coins from that draft, which is very, very good day's work indeed. I didn't even look. I was looking at its price, but I wasn't taking it in. Yeah, 1.3's about right. I don't know why player prices at the moment. Like, look at the state of that. How are you worth 4K? What is this game coming to? I mean, it's great if you want to open packs, right? But 4,000 coins for that card is mad. Same for him. I mean, every little... Oh, my transfer list is full. Well, okay, let's just exit and sort that out later. Every little bit of fodder is just worth mad amount of money right now. It's just crazy. So they dropped Summer Heat Ibra yesterday. They also dropped Summer Heat Kubo. I will do those two cards. I definitely do Ibra. I'm going to try and do Kubo. The problem with it is that it's 9 games, 9 wins. Yeah, it's a 94 rated card, and yeah, I can actually fit him into the team if I really want to. I don't really want to. I've used him. I've reviewed him. It's up on the channel right now. Got him on another account. But I don't know. He is a very good card. I did have some fun with him, but I just don't really see him going into the main team. He'll probably just be a bit of fodder, so I don't know whether I'll unlock it. I'll try. We'll see. And then, of course, Bruno Fernandes, we'll start working our way towards that. I've only played 3 games on this account in the last couple of days because I've been playing on the other account. Mendy, we're getting there. We're getting there. I know we've got 10 games to go, but we do have like 20 days left, or just, yeah, 20 days, 1 hour left, so that's not a problem. We'll get Mendy and hopefully Bruno done, at least most of it. And of course, Ibra, we've got until the end of the season as well, so we'll get that done. So a lot of cards coming out, a lot of things to grind for, a lot of gameplay to be played. The problem I have on this account right now is that the views on the Road to Glory aren't amazing, so I can't just sit there like I would do at the start of the year, for example, and just spam games just for the sake of spamming games, because unfortunately I just won't get the views from showing off the cards like I would have done at the start of the year, or in FIFA 19 the views were so much better. So I'll play as much as I can. I think I'll start reviewing a lot more players on this account while working towards certain things. I unlocked the 87 Mendy. I think I showed you that. This over here is interesting because, as stated by someone in the comments, Evan says that Firmino card looks awesome and he'll definitely be doing him. And I was looking at it initially thinking, well, I'm not going to complete that. 3 segments, it's there forever, but I don't need him. You know, where's he going to go? How am I going to fit him in? He fits right there. He literally fits right there instead of Ings. So I don't know whether I want to do it or not. I think I do. We don't need the chem to Sancho. We get full chem from Trent and Gomez. It's a Liverpool player. I'm a Liverpool fan. It's the year Liverpool have won the league for the first time in 30 years. So it kind of makes me want to do it. And I think I'm going to. Like for the main team. So see, this will be the 93 at some point. I will get Mendy done. Because it's just a case of playing games essentially. So I will get Mendy done. That'll be the 93. We need a better centre-back, sure. We get Firmino in there. And to be honest, I'm happy to keep Gomez until the end of the game. Yeah, could get a better defender, but I'm alright with it. I really am. And then what I want is just to get a player that we can wedge in some way. I think it'll have to be an icon, like I said. And we can maybe get him in there. Maybe, I mean, Nedved would actually fit really well. But yeah, just get an icon, wedge him in some way, and then just go for it and get as many goals as we can. We can use him in every team for objectives and such. And then I want to do 1 weekend league before the end of the year. At the moment, it's not worth doing weekend league. You can get far better cards from doing even draft, but you can get far better cards from just doing objectives and earning them rather than going into weekend league and then rolling the dice with the picks, which could be terrible, you know, because the pool of players is awful. So yeah, that's my thought process. Now, with regards to Firmino, can we complete him anytime soon? Well, yes, actually. We could probably complete him by the end of tomorrow, because I've already done this team, and there's nothing there that I care about. I didn't record them because I was just trying to spam them, basically. I don't know if I showed you this, the 88 Vertonghen that we packed. It is tradable. I don't know whether... Yeah, see, he's not really worth much more than what an 88 is worth anyway. So... yeah, is what it is. I packed Lukaku from an 82 to 88, which was awesome. Did that yesterday. We already had, I think Felipe came from one of those packs. Packed Tadic in one as well. Lautaro Martinez, packed him in one. Of course, we've had Maddison from one of those player pack things. And then, of course, Mendy is the free card that we got that we no longer need because we have the 87. And I am going to commit to Firmino right now because I'm a Liverpool fan and I want that card. And next year, I'm still going to be doing stuff like this. Can we earn our money back again? No, we've got something to deal with. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Exit sold items later. Go to the transfer list. Clear whatever this is sold off. Go Mies. Then we can go back and try and open the pack. And then we can put him on the... Wait. Bring him back down. Look to sell him. What I need to do is sort out that transfer list because it's just full of things that I can sell or put back into the club because I did a couple of 81 pluses just for the sake of getting the upgrades essentially. I think a good idea for FIFA 21 would be when everyone loads into Ultimate Team and for the first time you get a player pick of maybe 5 or 10 gold cards, max 82 rated, and whoever you choose you could boost as you... Yeah, that would be amazing, boost as you play. I'd love that. That would be so good. What would I think I would prefer is if you got a... Let me just open this pack. Is you select the team you support or the team you want a player from, right? We're not going to get a board in this one, unfortunately, so we're not going to make massive money back on it, but we could get something. So, for example, I'm a Liverpool fan, as you know, and I choose Liverpool as my team at the beginning, and then you get a player pick of 5 Liverpool players. Now, I know people will automatically say, well, everyone's going to choose Barcelona or Juventus to try and get Messi or Ronaldo or whatever, but every card that comes out is a 75 rated version of any card. So for example, mine pops open, I get Mane, I get Firmino, I get Van Dijk, and I get Milner and Trent, for example, but every single one of them is 75 rated. However, you put them into the team and then they start to upgrade, kind of like my pro clubs or whatever it is. You can upgrade them, so you have a list of objectives to do and you upgrade that card as you go. And it's not one of those you do the objectives and then you get a new card and you get a new card. No, it actually updates, because I hate that because the record disappears. These Mendys, for example, if the Mendy naturally upgraded from an 85 to a 93 over time and you didn't keep getting a new card, I know it's a little bit annoying because you're not getting the extra fodder, but at the same time, you get to keep that record because you'd have like 50 games on a Mendy by the end of it. But no, I get the 93 Mendy, goes in the club, 0 games, even though I felt like I've been playing with him for the last 50. So yeah, it would be really nice if we had that option so that, you could still get a Messi and you could still get Ronaldo, but you have to build them up to the 90 plus rated, whatever they are. Maybe there's a cap on it as well. I can't sell them at the moment. Maybe there's a cap on it, and maybe they can only go to 90 rated or whatever it may be to stop you getting basically better versions of, or like the best version of the card in the game. But at the same time, I would just make it really difficult, make it pretty straightforward to get them to an 80, then make it a little bit harder to get them to an 85, and then make it quite hard to get them to a 90, and then make it proper grindy to get it from 90, 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. Because it would give you a reason to keep playing. I'm 24 games away from making my Mane 92 rated. You only get one player, there's only one card, it's not the entire team, but it would be worth it in my opinion. I'd love that would be insane. Salah to glory. His weak foot is really bad though. It's not as bad as it could be, but I don't know. Go for an Origi road to glory. That would be... he's got good links as well, right? I could work him into this team. But yeah, he's got good links. Premier League, Belgian. Do it with Divock Origi because it's an excuse to use Origi at intro. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so at the moment, I'm thinking, literally everyone is saying Origi. At the moment, next year, Origi is going to be the guy, I think. I don't want to do it this year because it's pointless now. But what I want to do is go and get an icon. I was tempted to do it with Firmino because we'll have him fresh, he'll fit there in the team, and he's got 0 games on him, and he fits into a lot of teams because he's Brazilian, because he's from Liverpool, Premier League links and all that. It'll be quite easy to do it. And yeah, Origi makes sense. It does make an awful lot of sense. I think I might do it with Origi next year. I'm going to complete these two by grinding bronze packs to silver to 82 to 88. We'll get that done for tomorrow, regardless of what they release tonight. There is a party bag SBC in or available. I might do it in 3 days. At the moment, I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it. It's not worth doing, in my opinion, after you've done one, and especially when you're trying to work towards something else. The first one was worth it, and I think if you don't care about any of the players available, sure, they're the same value. I understand that, but it's worth a gamble once. I don't really want to do another one, because unless you hit the top end, and I'm talking a shapeshifter Messi or something. Wait, can you even? Yeah, you can. Yeah. Unless you get like a shapeshifter Messi or one of the Aubameyang headliner or something, it's just not going to be worth it. The odd one here or there now and again, fine, but I'm not doing one after I've just done one 2 or 3 days ago, especially when I want to try and get myself this Firmino done as well, wherever that's just disappeared to. Where's that gone? Oh, is he in players? And for some reason, yeah, I was in all. Yeah, there we go, cool. So yeah, I'll get that done. And I think we'll start trying to get as many goals and assists and games played with Roberto Firmino by the end of the year. And then next year, I think Divock Origi. At the moment, I'm not 100%, but at the moment, Divock Origi is at the forefront. I don't know how good he's going to be in the next game. Realistically, you'd think he would be a little bit upgraded over what he is right now. What he is right now is he 78? Yeah, he's a 78 rated card. He hasn't got any special cards or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, it would be not a good card to use, but that's fine. That's good. That's the challenge. That's the point. I would imagine he'd probably be 80 rated next year. Hopefully he keeps his 4-star. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have done, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.